We are live. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us today, whether you are watching live or on replay. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Marina. I'm live from Orange County, California. I'm a mom of three, a healthcare worker, and I also run a digital business from home. And today, I'm super excited because we have a very special guest joining us. Sis Debbie from Germany. Uh, Hello, Sis Debbie. Nah, uh,
Hello, everybody.
uh, Sis
Hello.
Debbie have a job that many people dream of, stable, respected, and well-paying. But then she made a bold decision to step into the world, digital world. First of all, thank you so much, uh, Sis Debbie, for making time to be here with us today. I know you're busy as a full-time mom and a business owner. So I truly appreciate you being here to share your story with us. As
I'm
always,
honored. Thank you. Go ahead.
I'm not here alone. I'm joined by some of my wonderful friends. They're also digital business owners tuning in today from a few different countries. Uh, let have them introduce herself quickly. So we start from Kak Ian.
All right. Thank you, Kak Marina, for inviting me today. Assalamualaikum. Hello, everyone. Good morning and good afternoon, good evening to everybody. My name is Ian. I'm originally from Jakarta, Indonesia, but now I'm living in New Zealand with my family. My background is in IT industry back to the Indonesia for about 20 years, more than 20 years. And I'm working in retail industry right now. And I am a digital biz owner. Thank you. And back to you, Kak Marina.
So we continue with Kak Dini.
Thank you, Marina. Hello, everyone. Salam from New York City Live. My name is Dinis Sungawijaya. I'm also Indonesian who immigrated to New York City for quite some time. I'm one of the teacher in public school in New York City. I'm a very proud mother from two children, and I'm also a proud of a digital business owner. Thank you for having me tonight.
Thank you, Kak Dini. So let's with Kak Sri.
Thank you, Marina, and thank you for inviting me today, and thank you for Miss Debbie, who will join us in this live talk, and we appreciate that. And my name is Sri, and I'm originally from Jakarta, Indonesia, but I've been living in the United States, in the state of North Carolina for over 23 years. And here I work for one of manufacturing as machine operator. And I am also a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Sri. So we start. Sis Debbie, could you introduce yourself first? Just so our audience can get to know you a little better. And this is also a question for you. I know you have a great career in the oil industry. So, what made you decide to step into the digital space and start this business?
Okay, thank you, Kak Marina. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me here. I'm honored. And about me, I've been living in Germany for 8 years now. I'm a mom of two, 5 years and 7 years old. I was working full time, 22 years combined in oil and gas for 10 years, 12 years for construction industry. Yes, my job was pretty good, and I'm so blessed with that. But 4 years ago, I felt like the life was all about job. working. I love working because I know I've been doing that for 22 years. Yeah. But since I have kids, I started to have kids. I just need to do something else because I cannot just I cannot leave my kids, because every time I need to work, I need to go abroad and then left my kids away for around 4 weeks. So every 2 months consecutively, I needed to work abroad and then left my firstborn for 4 weeks. So that's how was my routine. And then it was good at the first year because my baby was so small, so he didn't know what I did. Yeah, he didn't care much. But once I got my second born, I didn't want to repeat that. I was only relying for my salary. My husband told me, that's okay, just take care of the kids, that's fine. But since I worked already so long, I didn't want to be like, I don't want to rely financially to anybody. So until we tried, to be honest, to look for something to have a construction company here in Germany, since I had that experience, but we didn't have that much money to spend for starting a company. And then my language barrier as well, I didn't speak German, so it had plenty of things that stopped me to start a company here in Germany. So until I stumbled upon an ad, I know plenty of advertisement online that we can see in so many platforms, and that's how I found this digital business. At first, I was kind of skeptical, okay, because what I know for many years that, and I was taught, study and then get a job, do the interview. That's the normal way how I'm getting salary and how I get my earnings. But so I was kind of skeptical when I saw people started to make 5 digits, 4 digits a month over more than what the monthly salary that I had. So I was kind of questioning, is it my thing? Can I do that? Is it even real? Is it legit? So too many questions. But the only way I found out more about it was just digging more information. So yeah, now 4 years counting, doing the business, and I'm so blessed that I've started the online business, even though it was unknown. But I started anyway. Now I didn't work full time anymore in a construction industry. I only do 6 hours a week because I chose to, and I do full time, and not full time, but more hours in my digital business, because I can do it and I can pick the time as well during the day or during the night while my kids are in the school or in sleeping. So that's why I'm here, and with these beautiful mothers and father doing the same business as well.
Thank you so much, sis. This was so real and meaningful. I know many people can relate it to the turning point. And Kak Dini, do you?
Yeah. I'm so excited. I was just like raising my hands, cannot wait to ask. That was a great story, Debbie, how you share your journey to start with. And I cannot imagine myself and to follow your steps. Now, my next question is while you are sharing your story, your journey, I was thinking that many of us, that at least I know that many of us have, fear of leaving comfort zone. You're too comfortable. Like you said, you had fear to begin with. I mean, that's so normal. All of us are the human. But now, how you overcome that fear of, what if it's not working, like you say, or I'm too comfortable here right now, and how do you overcome that to start with?
To be honest, I needed a change so bad, because I know I have 2 options at that time. The first one, I continue to work, I continue to leave my kids away, I continue to have bad relationship with my husband because I need to travel most of the time. My kids won't spend as much as the regular kids that has their mom all the time. So my first choice was keep continuing with my work. The second choice is try this one, the business, which offer me so many possibilities that, of course, that I was skeptical. The third choice is I need three choices basically. The third choice is I find something else, another job. But I didn't want to have that option, to be honest, because it will be like from lower point again, and then keep and go up to go for the career. Yeah, I don't want to career switch. So for me, I tried it this digital business because I needed that change. And at that time, when I was invited into a Facebook group, right, this is what opened my mind and opened my eyes. If so many, like thousands of people with the same background of me, I saw plenty of engineers there. I saw construction engineers also the same like me, the same background. I saw people also different backgrounds. Even full-time parents do the same businesses as I do, as the other people. Why they can do that? Why can't I? So if full-time parents, engineers, teachers, whatever, nurses can do that, and why can't I? What's the difference then? They said that they don't have to talk English, and I cannot talk English as well, so fluent. I'm not a native speaker. And why can do that? So why can I? So that was a big question for me. So skepticism, yes, of course, myself was skeptical, but the point was, what could I do to make my life change, right? So this was the turning point for me to make a change by checking this out first. And at the end, I have a choice. If it's not for me, then it's fine. If it's for me, then I just go ahead and do the business. So that's why I think it took me a while though to dig deeper about the business model. What are the advantages of this online business other than to the other online businesses out there? So I make my due diligence. I observe if those people in the Facebook group are real people, and I try to connect with them as well. I ask questions. Hey, how long you've been doing the business? And I ask somebody who are also in Germany who also doing the business. So we do the due diligence. So when I know that it is legit and it's making money, and then I just jump right into it.
Wow, you are firing me right now. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay. Kak Ian.
All right. Thank you very much for the, so I have another question. I want to go back a little bit again. When you first started, did you ever feel lost or overwhelmed? Or did you quickly understand the system, and jump right in?
I will talk frankly, yeah. Of course, I've been working. If you ask me to do about construction, oil and gas, I can do it. No guidance, no need.
All right.
But if you ask me about digital business, I had nothing to do, never touch it. Of course, we overwhelmed, yeah. Because once I started the business, what they gave me was the training. But it's all video recorded. I was given a mentor, a coach that I can ask to. I have a community, English speaking, and also German speaking. There are also a community where we can talk German, so many languages, yeah. And I was kind of feeling overwhelmed with the training, of course, because I never tried any kind of online businesses, because the business is a new thing. I never tried the online businesses before. I only use my Facebook just to connect with my friends and family in Indonesia or wherever in the world. And in the training, they teach us a lot. So, but that's okay, because that's how we can know about the business model and so on and so forth. And so that's the answer for if it's overwhelmed. Yes, of course. But again, we can always sit back and relax. The great thing is you can always take the business in your own pace. You can do it 1 hour. If you feel tired, you can just pause a bit and then hibernate. Yeah, for me, hibernate is really important to get the energy, to get the positivity again, and then to remember my why I started. So I just hibernate, and then you can just restart again the train. And then the second one, if I feel lost, no, to be honest, I know why I started this one. I focus to continue my business every day, training, and then do the business. So I never feel lost because the training is so perfect. So you can really know if you like, I didn't know anything about online business at all, but the training really guide us to learn from where to until where to go. And then we have mentor and coach that can always guide us. Hey, I'm lost, or hey, I don't remember where I was in the training. I didn't know about this. Then they can always guide us. So this is a great way of doing a business if we don't have any knowledge at all, or if we don't tech savvy. We have people who are started the business in their 60s, when they're even some people are pensioned already, and it's good because we don't have to be smart on laptop or gadgets, but everything is easy to access, and we have people to ask. So for me, it's really, really of course, there are some curve, yeah. There are something that we don't know, but there is a curve learning, yeah, of course. But once you know, yes, oh, this is the one that it meant in the training, then we know that then it's working basically. It's guided.
All right, thank you, Debbie, for your answer. I think it makes me, I mean, it makes me clear right now about the way we can start the business and to do the training step by step and then so forth. I mean, maybe I will try to to take the training again after this, and let's see whether I can follow your step.
No, I'm still doing the learning, Kak Ian. So because it's always updated, right? Our training has always updated. Even the people who are already running the business 4 or 5 years, they still need to go back to the training and go again, see what they can update for their knowledge.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Sis Debbie. So now that you found a success and inspire so many people, can you share one of the tough moment you experienced in this journey?
Yeah, I learned the hard way that I cannot rely on anybody else, either family or friends, to push me to be successful in one thing. Okay, I'm a firm believer of hard work, and a firm believer if I do the best thing, not other than best stuff that I will get. So in this journey, I was a really introvert person. I'm not I didn't comfortable to talk with other than my friends that I know for years. But in this business, I didn't know any Indonesian before, but I got out from that comfort zone and started to chat, to mingle, to ask some people who can I look up to. So for me, the struggle was about getting out my shell and start to talk with strangers that I didn't know and ask, hey, how you success? What was the success from you? I tried this kind of advertisement or whatever, but it didn't work for me. What your suggestion? That kind of stuff, yeah, that you that I struggled with at first. So, but yeah, now I think now I get lost. So it's about struggling, right, Kak Marina? So yeah, I think that's about it. The struggle was about being introvert person. It's hard to mingle with more people. Like we were like 100,000 people, and then I started need to learn more from their experiences, then I need to ask them, right, about what works for them, what works better for the other people, and then I combine with what works better for me. So for me, it's about getting out of the comfort zones always. But I can see that once we dare ourselves to get out of those cells, then you can really grow. So like in this business, I wasn't comfortable to even get started. But once I started, I have so much growth in it, not just in financial perspective. Of course, in any kind of business, we want to have financial growth. Yeah, this is what we are, the first purpose. But the most of it is the time freedom that we wish to have. Since if you work 13 hours, for me, it's normal before, 13 hours a day. It was really normal before, and I was loving it. But once you become a parent, you cannot spend that 13 hours anymore. You want maybe only 1-2 hours, but same amount of salary, right? But here you can have it. So that's what I cannot get elsewhere. So the time freedom that I got and keep getting, and then the financial freedom that I keep getting once I got out from my comfort zone.
Thank you. Thank you for being so open, sis, because you know this is related to me. Very touch me.
Yeah, I know, Kak Marina. I've been working since I was like I think 19 years old. Yeah. So and from that hard work, I invested, I what here and there, but it's all time consuming and physically drained during those 20 years. But here in the business, I only spend maybe 3 hours max in a day, picking which one time that I want. But you can get that time financial freedom. You can still buy some assets. You can spend the money that you have for your kids. But if you have salary, but you cannot spend it with your kids and pamper them with your time, then what's the life for, right? So there is always a bargain and what you want to choose best for your life in spending your time and spending your money. So, yeah.
Thank you, Kak.
Okay. I also have a
Go ahead,
question
Sri.
for you. Thank you, Miss Marina. Miss Debbie, thank you so much for all the answers and very inspiring. Now, before we close, I have the last question. Like, you're really successful in this business, and yeah, it gets me too. But anyway, perhaps we have our viewers, whoever watching our live talk today, and many of them probably still unsure or hesitating about running this business or how to start this. So would you mind to give a message to them to encourage them so they can have the encouragement to do the same?
Sure. First, if you are looking for another stream of income, what first have in your mind? Second job, third jobs, and then what is consuming you? Your time, your energy, no more time with your kids for spending, right? And then how much money that you will get in those additional hours that you will be spent outside by leaving your kids. So for me, it's all about comparisons. If I can do my business from home while my kids are sleeping or while my kids in the school, just 1-2 hours, why I don't want to start a business like that? Okay. So if you are I was started the business when I was still working full-time, and full-time meaning full-time. So like 10 hours, 11 hours. Yeah. So I didn't have time at all for myself for other things outside of home, other than home, and then doing the house chores and mom chores. Yeah, as a mom. But I started with this business because I know this business can be done from home in any schedules that we want. And when I go travel to my home country in Indonesia, I can still bring my business there. So no matter I am located, there is no time boundaries, location boundaries. I can still earning from anywhere I go. So that's one. So if you're thinking about having an online store or a restaurant, offline businesses, so think about that requires you to set up a system yourself. Okay, if you have an online businesses like online shop, you need to set up your own website, your online system, and then you need to do the advertising, how to do it. Do you have those kind of knowledge? You need to purchase another fees, forget those knowledge. But in our business, you have all the tools for any business owners to set up. You have the websites, you have the mentorship, you have the knowledge about how to do the advertising in any kind of platforms out there with zero fees. So if you want to have a business, this is a right place for you to make it and to start. So how then to get started? Watch the free webinars. All of us goes from there, because that's the first information to give you awareness and comparisons with the other online businesses out there. So make yourself observe, and then make a confirmed decision that this is for you. Observe the business potential into our Facebook groups, where you can see how much people earning in this business, how they can replace from full-time into part-time into pension in early age, in their 50s, in their 40s. So I think due diligence is really necessary. But watch the free webinar. You can join the live. We have bi-weekly every Tuesday and every Tuesday and Thursday in USA and Canada. But in Europe and Asia, it will be Wednesday and Friday. You can join live for free every those days, and then ask questions if you want. Just ask questions and get the access to the webinar. Just drop the comment below and they will give you the access to the webinar. And and then go ask to the Facebook group, because there you can see how much people earning in this business and how they can really get pension, pay their mortgages, buy new houses, and so on and so forth. It's not all about the money, of course, but without it, we cannot live and pay our kids' tuition. We cannot enjoy life. We cannot help our parents back home. We cannot travel there, visiting our families. Without it, you cannot do those kind of stuff. So, but the time freedom you also get. So I think the best way is to watch the webinar. Skepticism, it's okay, it's fine. But if you never look for it, you will never find what it is. So just make a confirmed decision and observe first.
Thank you, Miss Debbie. I really appreciate it. And perhaps all the viewers really appreciate your answers and the information. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing sis, your journey with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You reminded us that sometimes the biggest breakthrough begin with the smallest decisions. So to everyone watching, maybe there was a quiet moment that maybe you think, could this be something for me too? You don't need to have all the answer now. Just take a one step and know that we were here to work with you. So everyone, if you like to learn more, feel free to reach out to me or to any of us here today. We will be happy to share more and guide through you through it. Thank you for watching. I think this is the end of our live talk. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you always.